So all these pictures are of her living her life in our house.
Did she actually live at your house? For
No, she didn't. But she, but she brought all of her books and her bathrobes and all that stuff.
So who took the pictures?
Her friend Dave.
Okay.
So this is her doing her yoga in our garage.
That's cool.
This is like her cup of coffee in the morning and doing her artwork and her nails and writing letters. And on the front.
Oh yeah, that's the table. Wow.
Well, there's an easy answer to this question, and there's no, I'm kidding.
Oh,
no,
there's only one answer.
26 and a half years.
Nice one.
We got married just up the road at the El Montecito Presbyterian Church.
Do you still go to that church?
No.
Why not?
We go to Ocean Hills Church. It's way too traditional.
The other one.
Shortly after we got
This is what he wears.
Yeah, he's not
church.
He's not the
shortly after we got married, I got disenamored with kind of church in general.
Yeah.
And I had to, when I did go back to church, I had to go back to a very different kind of church than what I used to go to.
Is the religion a big part of your lives?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very personal, to our own self.
Yeah. In the end, does he go to church?
He does. We pay him to go.
How much do you have to pay him?
Pizza?
I wish my parents would have paid me.
He cannot go if he doesn't want to go.
Yeah.
But I give him $20 in the car on the way home.
You bribe him.
Yeah.
We have like 40.
Doug's there.
Oh yeah, wouldn't miss it.
And some margarita.
We went to a very tiny little college, and he stood out because he was very sophisticated, and all the rest of us were farmers.
So what's his name?
Nigel. That's so cute.
Nigel belongs to a friend of ours, Grace. We adopted Nigel. We dachshund him. We dachshund him maybe once or twice a month. Come on in.
How cool.
And
Hello.
I knew that she was going to be the person that I was going to marry. But I didn't feel like I was ready for that relationship yet. I figured that, it's like if I started that relationship, it probably would have just screwed it up. So I decided to wait a few years before that happened.
That's our society we're in now.
And so we were really good friends. We wrote each other, when we were apart, we'd write letters almost daily. She had a boyfriend, she had another boyfriend, she got engaged, and about 6 weeks before she was supposed to get married to somebody else, she came to say, I invited her to come down and meet me in Santa Barbara. She was up north and I was living down here. She did. And it was a very romantic weekend, and then she had to go back up and break her engagement and all that.
He told me I had to come down and visit him one last time before I got married.
Was it romantic at that point?
Not on my part. He
No.
never told me he liked me.
You didn't even know?
No.
Huh. So you just thought you were getting together like a buddy?
Uh-huh. But he had planned this elaborate wooing.
Wow.
Yes, it was intense.
Really?
But yeah, no girl could have resisted it.
Romantic.
The 2 years that were the most difficult in our marriage were the first year of marriage, and I think part of that was we were very young and immature. I was 24 and she was 22. And then the other year that was difficult was the year that Ian was born, 10 years into our marriage, because it brought a new dynamic into the relationship, and that created its set of challenges. We've gotten through both of those quite well.
Yeah, seems so.
That guy, he's really actually kind of introverted to himself and really down to earth.
Because we actually participate in each other's interests.
Yeah. I think that's vital. Yeah.
I mean, I was upset that he was filling up the garage full of toys and he wouldn't let me put anything in the garage. And so he said, well, why don't you learn how to ride? And I said, well, maybe I will. And so I did.
And now you're enjoying it, the motorcycle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think what makes our marriage work is Marian is a really, really, really good sport. She puts up with a lot. She's
She seems very...
she's like things like this.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I mean, I love being married to somebody that lets me invite this kind of an opportunity into our life. And Marian's, you know, Marian is really willing to be tremendously spontaneous and flexible, and you know, goes with the flow and loves new experiences and things like that. A real good example of that is when I decided, you know, to buy a motorcycle a dozen years ago or so, you know, or 11 or 12 years ago, and you know, a couple years later Marian was like, okay, I want to get my motorcycle license. And now, you know, one of our major hobbies is riding motorcycles together, and that wasn't even part of our marriage until, you know, like 6 or 7 or 8 years ago when she decided to get her motorcycle license. And so now we do that all the time, and it's become a huge part of our marriage.
Right.
In addition to like the CAS part of the home show, we're having our own little artist party today. So you get to meet our artists, and we have refreshments, and she's like a little glass of wine or something like that. We have open at the moment. We've got a Fetzer and I'll pour you a big one. Okay.
It fits this finger perfectly. So when you put my wedding band on here, I'm gonna wear it on this finger.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
She's leaving. Going
On
to
a
Portland.
jet plane.
My sister wants to move to Portland.
Don't know when she'll be back again.
Probably not too long.
I can't remember the next line.
So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me out, you'll never let me go.
'Cause
I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, that isn't quite it. That was